and gentlemen, allow us to reintroduce your hosts, Malcolm the Milkman Noel, and Scott, the Visionary Home.
This is the show where life and sports collide.
Monday night lights and the ball comes alive. The bass getting loud while the fans all arrive. From the rink to the field to the court where it's loud. Breaking down the plays while we rocking with the crowd. Wall-to-wall TV showing every big play. Half-price wings while the highlights replay. 650 well shots got the whole place vibing. My staff in the city keep the whole ball thriving. Off the bench, where the real talk lives. Off the bench, where the whole bar is. Off the bench, every week we bring that heat. Grab a drink and take a seat. Malcolm the Milkman, Noel the Milkman always delivers. Scott the Visionary, home with the taste you might shiver. Talking sports, talking life, yeah, the stories refresh. When the game meets the moment. We go off the bench. 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 Off the bench.
What up?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you know, just living the dream. Drinking this Mountain Dew.
Are we sponsored yet?
I feel like
We're working for it?
I think we're working to get it.
Oh,
We're
nice.
close.
I like it.
You know, Mountain Dew. We got the Pepsi branding right
Pepsi
there.
products.
You know, maybe they'll sponsor us for a fight before it's too late.
They could. They very well could.
So,
Or Coke could come in and swoop in and steal us.
just saying,
We're free agents as of now.
I love being a free agent, though. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But actually, so as we're recording this is the same week as the NFL draft.
Yes.
So I know this episode is going to come after the draft, unfortunately.
It will, so we can get all of our horrible... We might do another one that's just the draft.
We might, if we can fit it in our schedule,
Yeah.
we'll try to do a reaction draft.
Yeah.
Either Saturday, Sunday. We could probably figure some time.
We could do it possibly Thursday, possibly draft night after after some boxing. We'll see. We'll see how beat up we are.
It's true. It's true. There's a lot going on. How's your week, though? I haven't seen you.
It's been busy.
I haven't seen you this week, and
I know.
I came back.
I know. I know. I went a little hard on Tuesday. Or last Tuesday.
Yep.
And I was feeling because of old injuries, when you go too hard, it starts to flare up a little bit.
They usually linger.
And that's when I was like, I want to make sure I'm not overdoing it.
Yep.
Because now because my fight's 2 weeks out.
3.
Yeah, 3 for you, 2 for me.
Yep.
There's no time for setbacks at this point.
That's fair. That's fair.
So now I think I'm going to try and focus just more on repetition, trying to not go crazy, because at this point any certain things aren't going to really help.
Oh, true. I think right now for me it's coming back and
getting that mindset.
it's the mindset, but
it's plans.
It's a change of pace, because I'm training at Boomers and I'm training at MPT.
Yeah.
And it's at different levels.
Yeah.
Boomers has a certain style of how they coach, and MPT has a certain style that they coach.
Training at Boomers, training at MPT, fighting at Bushido.
Oh, yeah.
Just worldly man.
World tour.
Yeah,
so I'm trying to do all that and trying to get the experience. And since I haven't been to MPT, a lot of people forgot my style or how I approach it. So we kind of did a little bit of sparring, and people were caught off guard because they're like, that's not the Malcolm we known 2 years ago or a year ago. Or
yeah, because you get into that fight mindset, and now you're more into it, because once you had a solidified opponent that isn't Alcides,
yep,
you can kind of focus more and dial it in.
Yep. But we could talk all we want about me and our fight style, because you're wrestling. Well, hopefully you go back to the gym tomorrow.
Oh, I will.
But
yeah,
I think
good. I'm good.
We always have an extra seat available, so I think it's time for us to fill it.
Yeah.
So I think we'd like to invite our guest on. What up? What up?
Guys,
How you doing?
How we doing? Thanks for joining us.
thank you for having me. It's nice to see you again.
It's been a minute. It's been what? 3 years now? 2 years? Yeah, 3 years.
2023. Yeah, that's when we first met.
Holy cow! It's been 3 years.
You guys haven't seen each other since then?
Well, I mean, we've still like kind of kept in touch
Yeah.
through social media, but like, I mean, I physically.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's a lie because I did see you in person like the one time. I think you went to the Fight to End in 2024, the next year. didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I did see you then.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. So it's been 2 years since we've seen each other.
I feel like going to that next fight, like the second fight to end, was what caught you the bug. Like between that and Alcides kind of being like, "Hey, come on," you're like, I gotta get back into this.
Kinda. But before we get go down the rabbit hole, I'm Malcolm the Milkman.
Scott the Visionary Hone. You can tell actually, but
Honored behind Datu and Chetta. That was my fight name at the Fight to End, and also my fight name in the gym. So
Okay. Damn. Now, how are you?
I'm well. Yeah, been busy. Still training, still lifting. Yeah, I've just been busy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. So how do we know each other? Let's
get into it.
Let's get it.
The viewers here. Yeah, that's why we're part of the same fight class, I guess, or the same
Fight class, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good way of saying it.
Fight class.
So in 2023, yeah, we both signed up for the same event, and we actually ended up being each other's sparring partners. for a
Yes.
while. Yeah.
Yes. It was that or
so this is your fault.
No.
Still, like, it was Abdul and Mark that all.
Yes.
Yeah.
A huge shout out to Boomers. Huge shout out to Boomers. But because it was like, and Dario.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
You got to, Dario
there
was
were not
huge.
a lot of like tall guys at that gym. Yeah.
No, so we had to do. Now there is,
Yeah.
and if
It's
you
such
went,
a big difference though.
It is.
Fighting against like somewhat like when you can train with at least similar height to the person that you're fighting.
Yep.
You're at least aiming in the right spot.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to think of who else like was there. There was Shane from the gym.
Yep.
Yeah, Shane. Bacardi. I think that's his name or his last name.
Suave.
Oh wait, no. But he's the guy that made the Drago roller recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
those things are sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the only other guy that like was like at the time at least that was also like
True.
tall.
True. Then you had you had the other class members of Rory Mitchell,
Yes.
your opponent.
Yeah.
So they were of the same height level.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to practice, Dario was at least taller than us, so
Yeah.
it made us at least punch up and so forth. But 2023 was our fight class, and
And honestly, very, very fun experience. I'm still very glad that I did it. Yeah, they for the 15 weeks that they put us under
Yeah.
gun there, I think they did a very good job.
okay.
Yeah, how did you get involved in that to begin with?
Actually,
Where do you work?
well, I mean, I don't work there anymore, but at the time, and I believe they are still like a big part of the community, Sifton property.
Mhm.
So that-
Okay, gotcha.
I was working at the time in property management.
Okay.
That is still my current day job. I am working somewhere else now as
Okay.
a property manager. But yeah, it was through there because the previous year, my boss, Brandy, she did Fight to End. And then the year after that, she was walking by my office one day. Then she popped her head in. And it was like, when do you want to fight? And then I'm like,
She just
"Me."
challenged you to fight in the office.
Well, I mean, she looked at me really intensely, like, you know, you want to try it, right? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I've never boxed before, but I kind of do.
Right.
So it wasn't very hard to get me to at least throw my name into the hat.
Fair.
At least apply for it.
Fair.
I
That-
am very happy that I did it.
That's good.
That's kind of the cool experience though, because once you've done it, you're kind of looking at other people, you're like, hey, you're athletic and you look like you would love doing it,
Yeah.
but most people have never had the opportunity to jump in a ring or will never have the opportunity to jump
Sure.
in a ring because it's such a different experience than when you can show someone I really enjoyed doing this, I think you would enjoy it,
Yeah, that's right.
and it's kind of that shared experience, and then
No, yeah, for sure. And like it's like the other like fun things you get to do with it, right? It's like for us, it was like 15 weeks of intense training, but finding ways to like talk to people to get donations. And like that's the cool thing. Like for us, like we're kind of doing our own thing. Like, can you stand up and like go closer to the camera because you have your fight shirt?
I do.
Like,
all right, there we go.
Like.
Okay, so we got the team off the bench, and then we got my face on the back.
Right?
It's looking good.
Right? So
who doesn't want a shirt with my face on it?
Hey, it's a great way to support us because like, you know, when we were doing it, it was a class of 2023. There was a podcast that was doing it at the time called Going for Two.
Yeah.
Oh
yes, I remember that.
And then unfortunately it ended up just being one of them getting a match because the other one ended up getting cut because his opponent unfortunately didn't meet the weight.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
I thought you meant he got cut like in training and.
Well, he got cut in training because his opponent couldn't meet weight.
No, I meant like physically.
Oh no. But so like that's cool things. But like you have Sifton.
Yeah.
Which is like a huge donation for that charity boxing event.
Yeah. Well, I did still have to do a lot of legwork on my own.
Okay. Oh, so you didn't get like pushed?
They matched whatever I ended up bringing in.
Oh.
Which was honestly still like a really really big help because like I mean also it went towards a good cause. Which
yeah.
Amazing. But yeah, like before they even matched it though, I still had to do a lot of the legwork to meet the like at least the minimum requirements for the donation. And I had to I did have a lot of help from family and friends who also loved what I was doing into the cause. But also I did have to do a little bit of extra work too to help.
I get you.
Yeah.
Now, during the training, what was going through your head? Like, were you enjoying? Like, was this the first time you've done martial arts or combat sport?
Generally, yeah. So I mean, like in high school, like I.
Oh, you were a street fighter, weren't you?
Oh no. I had some.
He goes.
I would say like very limited experience with combat sports. I did a little bit of wrestling in high school gym. Never competitively, but like it was like a recreational activity that like, they cover like during like gym class and whatnot.
Yeah.
So stepping into boxing, having never really like fought anyone or thrown like a punch at like a heavy bag before, I'm like, oh wow, this is new. And immediately, like as soon as like that first week of mark, I'm like, this is the most running I've ever had. This is the most I've ever done.
I get you.
Yeah.
So before fight to end, had you been punched in the face before?
No, never.
Sheesh. Like that's one of those like I'm not saying telling everyone to go get punched, but like
you don't know how you're gonna react until it actually happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And the first time it happened, I'm like, oh, this is how it's gonna be. Like
yeah. But sometimes you build it up in your head and you think it's gonna be way worse than it is.
It actually wasn't like I didn't get dropped like right away, which I think is like a surprise onto itself because like when you're like observing on TV and watching like professional boxing, you're like, dang, like I just get rocked immediately.
Yeah. Yep.
But also at the same time, though, the guys that were also hitting you most of the time are also around your same level.
Yeah.
That being said, though, getting punched in the face still hurts.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying it's super fun.
I'm not suggesting someone gets punched in the face.
But I do think it is an experience that everyone should have in their life at some point.
Yes.
To a degree. Yeah, to a degree. Depending on the level. Make sure, as long as it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Actually, like, thinking about that, one of my like fondest memories of Fight to End was the one Saturday where you and I were sparring for an hour straight. Just the two?
It was like, it was in like August or something like that.
Yeah.
During the summer.
Yeah. So we were sparring for an hour straight.
Just the two of you.
Just us two.
Yeah.
Right. I still think I have like photos of it.
Yeah.
Because Steph was there to actually witness it and like get the whole experience.
So you're just doing like round break, a little bit more of a break.
And it was just continuously for an hour. And then who was that one guy who came in after the hour, did one round with me, and got knocked out of the ring and was done?
Wait, I forget. I know who you're talking about. Oh, I feel bad that I forget his name.
What do you mean you got knocked out of the ring?
I love it. Fly, Eagles, fly. So we were doing sparring for about an hour, and it was intense. And we're still learning, right? So we're hitting each other, we're exhausted, but we're trying to like get that cardio, right? And
at least you're doing it at the same time, because then both of you are exhausted.
Like, the idea behind it was like, okay, if we can just make it through 8 rounds, then 3 rounds on actual fight day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
yeah, once we got past like to rounds like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're like, okay, this is actually awful.
Yes, it was awful. And then, but I still had like a little bit left in the tank at the end of it to do a sparring session with the guy who showed up late. And I can't remember. I wish I could remember his name. And great guy. He lived out of town.
Yeah.
Owned a business on Wellington. I can tell you all. Rode a bike.
Yeah.
You know, had a GoPro during training.
Yeah.
Or a 360 camera. I can tell you all that information.
This is the epitome of a guy relationship.
Yes.
You're like, I could tell you all these things, but I could not tell you his name or anything.
And when I see him, his name's gonna pop up.
Yeah, bug you.
It's that bartender mentality that we also have, right? Where I remember faces, I don't always remember names. But he came in, we did 1 round, and knocked him out of the ring by literally, I punched him, and it was a light punch. But he wasn't ready for it because we've been like training for an hour, so we're blocking, parrying.
Yeah, you're all warmed up.
We're all warmed up. And I punched him, it hit him, and he went between the ropes and fell on the ground.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
That's a long fall.
Right? And it was just like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, and then he ended up getting injured, but he still was able to fight.
He still fight. Yeah, he still fought. He still made it to fight day. Yeah.
But it was intense. And, like, that's one of my fondest memories is, like, sparring you.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you were the right height. We had, like, the same strength level.
Yeah.
Same knowledge. So it was great.
Yeah.
I definitely felt like having you as like a sparring partner throughout these weeks, like we did develop like a sort of like chemistry there, because like you knew what like 70% was versus like, or like, okay, let's drop it to like 50 or something like that, or like maybe we're towards the end, we're like, okay, we got some left, like let's do like 8.
Yes.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
We didn't really have to speak too much on that, like
yeah.
Okay, let's like go.
You're both just going at the same pace, and like you get in and one guy's going lighter and the other guy's like, okay, we're going light. It's fine.
Yeah. And it was like a brothership bond.
Yeah.
It was honestly great. And, you know, I think I attest my win to training with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I test my survival. No, okay, I mean, spoiler to those of you who don't know. Yeah, I ended up taking L in my fight. But it was still a very fun.
It was a great fight to watch, though.
It was a great fight. Eric, still 3 years later, that was the most fun I've ever had.
Shout out to Eric. I haven't seen him in forever, too.
Seen him like, I saw him like a year later at the media launch party for the other class. And last he told me he was working like some sort of security job like up north.
Fair.
So
damn.
I don't know if he's around down here much anymore, but I mean, hopefully he's doing well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's fun. Like when I was talking about like in a few like other episodes about how like the community aspect of like the camp that you do, especially at like this age, people a lot of the time say the older you get, it's hard to make friends.
Yeah. It's true,
right? But like with the fight camp that we've done with our podcast, it's crazy because the amount of connections that we're making, we can also be making long-time friends.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't talked to you in, I haven't seen you in 2 years, 3 years. We can say it either or. But you've been doing a lot of lifting out there.
Yeah.
So, is the strength still on par?
No. This man. This man probably outlifts me.
I've developed some physical strength in other avenues post like that.
Okay. So do tell. Let us know.
Okay. Well, I mean, it wasn't like necessarily it happened like right after, because like going into fight to end, like I was always like big into gym, always big into physical fitness.
Yeah.
Like I'd say like since like high school, like I've been into like lifting weights. After fight to end happened, I did still keep up with like going to the gym at the university.
Yep.
A little bit.
I saw you a few times.
Yeah. So I was there in and out. But that was also around the same time where I really started to dive headfirst into powerlifting, which is the main sport that I do right now.
Okay.
So it kind of got you back into like going hard for competing for like a competition kind of thing.
Yeah, so I mean, around like this time, like I started like, I mean, sport is still going, but around like this time, I'd say like sport had really started to like kind of grow like overall.
Right.
I started watching a lot of like, I don't know if necessarily you guys might know this, but like I mean, like Jessica Bittner going into IPF Worlds and all that stuff. This is also around the same time where Sheffield started to become a really big thing.
Okay.
Just watching like people just lift like crazy weights, like squat like 600-700 pounds, and deadlifting like, you know, like
I can barely squat myself.
yeah. So, like post fight to end going into 2024, that's when I just started to push it.
Yeah.
Now, when you dove head first, is like, did you just go to the gym to start training yourself, or did you hire a coach, or did you join a special gym that specialized on that?
Yeah, so I mean, like in terms of like diving head first, like I already had like a coach at the time, but once I was done with the whole boxing business and all that stuff, I spoke to my coach and said like, hey, I really want to start making focus into it. So it became more than just like lifting weights. It also became more about like, you know, like eating right, that sort of thing. Make sure I'm getting the right amount of sleep, like not being as stressed as times, because believe it or not, that also affects you as well.
Yes.
Yeah, like once I like started dialing all that, I think like last year was like probably my best year so far in terms of being powerlifting. So I went to like my best competition ever was in powerlifting was Ontario Provincials, where I placed third.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. It is, sir.
I mean, it is definitely like a feat on its own. That being said, like, I mean, I think I just happened to get lucky that way, because if you were to look at the guys who are in second and first, they're really, really strong.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah.
All right. So, what gym is the gym that you focus on? You know, you're lifting in London.
Yeah. So I go to Mythic Strength in London here.
Where is that?
It's like this. It's like across from the Chick-fil-A. Yeah, down on the one point.
Okay.
It's like
Oh,
right
so it's
across-
like it must be newish.
It's newish.
Yeah.
So, Alec opened the gym up like towards the start of last year.
Okay.
January 2025.
Did you get poached to go there, or?
No, actually, like at the time, I was still training at Showtime, which is like a bodybuilding gym over on Bathurst Street, like next to the rail train station.
Okay.
But like once Alec opened that powerlifting specific,
Oh, Showtime.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't been in the actual gym facility of Showtime, but I've been upstairs in their office.
oh yeah.
Oh my God. They have their own podcast as well in the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like that facility upstairs is stunning.
Yeah, I have seen it myself too. Ian's put a lot of work into.
And like I even thought of like having our podcast actually record there, but I didn't want to have the same.
Yeah.
And you know, with going for two, giving this up, this
Yeah.
became our home.
Yeah.
So, so you from Showtime to going to there.
Yeah.
All right. So then you were able to dial in. So
So like at Mythic, basically powerlifting, you don't compete with like regular like athletes that you might see at like commercial gyms. Like they use actual like calibrated kilogram plates.
oh,
They're a lot thinner. Like they're really like the plates start at like well, I guess the max plates I typically would find are like 25 kilos, which is about 55 pounds when you do like inversions.
yeah,
A little bit heavier than your standard
Yeah.
like 45 that you would find in the gym.
right.
But yeah, like everything in there, the equipment's all competition grade, and like everything you could possibly need if you want to get into the sport is like recommended, which for me that was like the perfect environment for me to train.
Mhm.
Yeah. No
I
kidding.
credit a lot of my progress to being able to have that facility available to me.
Makes total sense.
You're like that takes so much dedication, because like you just have to be constantly going in there every day. I'm sure you probably lift every day.
Well, I train about 4 days a week.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, usually, because like between like heavy sessions, recovery is probably like
Yeah,
resting is
fair.
a lot of what I do.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were talking about how you dialed in and you switched gyms. The one thing that caught my ear was your diet.
Yeah.
How does one focus their diet in powerlifting? Because like when we think of dieting or you focusing on your diet when it comes to like training for boxing, it can range whether it's like you're trying to lose weight, trying to gain weight.
Yeah.
But for you guys, like you're exerting so much power in lifting.
Yeah.
And like, is it mostly focused on like a protein diet, or is it more focused on like greens or like focusing on like intense creatine levels or like?
It's
I'm picturing a lot of chicken.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it can be a lot of chicken. Like if you want to take like your
Or beef.
Yeah.
The one thing that I will like distinguish between like my diet and like some who's on the bodybuilding, like bodybuilding diets are far and away a lot more stricter and more like for sure. That's not to say like with powerlifting like you can like get away with like being sloppy, because ultimately if you eat sloppy then you're also going to perform sloppy.
Yeah.
That being said, though, like when it comes to what I eat typically in a day, I definitely like to focus more on like maximizing protein and like carbs for sure.
Yeah.
Because like protein is ultimately like the building block for like muscle, but carbs are also what's explosive as well. And when you're pushing like hundreds of pounds a day, like day in and day out, like every week, your body is definitely gonna appreciate like having carbs available.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Now, do you like intake? What's your morning diet like? What's your morning breakfast? What's your lunch? What's your dinner? What's your snacks? I want to know. You know what I mean?
Okay, so probably, I mean, I will say, probably what I scare my roommates the most with is my breakfast, because like when they see me in the morning, they're like, "Oh damn, like you make stuff for me?" And I'm like, "No, like this 10-egg omelet is for me."
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
So much.
Stop.
Eggs. I do like to make cheese omelets, so I'll like there'll be a little bit of that in there.
Just a little bit of cheese?
Well, no, okay, not like a cup, maybe, but
Well, I mean, a cup sounds ridiculous, but then when you compare that, like add that to 10 eggs, it's like
it's gonna be like, well, it's either gonna be that big, or
Yeah.
it's gonna be like that big. But yeah.
it's like a loaf.
So I mean, you got that down, and then I'll have like four like I like to have like four breakfast sausages as well, just to kind of differentiate. And then for carbs, like I haven't really been getting into toast much. I like hash browns.
My man.
Yeah, I love
My man.
Hash browns slap.
All day.
Yeah.
Do you what are you cooking with? Are you cooking with like coconut oil, ghee? Like, what's your oil of choice when you're making this 10-pound or 10-egg omelet?
Yeah, no, just a regular like extra virgin like olive oil.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Keep it in light.
Yeah, no, I keep it like,
Just a light breakfast.
Sheesh.
Yeah, no, that's usually what my breakfast is. When it comes to lunch, it's a little bit more straightforward. It'll just be like, like ground beef and rice, or like grilled chicken and rice,
Right.
that sort of thing. I do like to like switch it up, because like if I had to if I just start with chicken,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
actually hate
You
it.
get sick of it.
Yeah, you get sick of it so quick if you just stick to one.
I feel like that's what people don't understand with powerlifting. Like, it's so much eating.
Yeah, it is.
Like, in order to push all of that weight and be that size, gain the muscle you need
Yeah.
without losing weight and losing muscle, because you're burning so many calories.
Not like bodybuilding, but still, you gotta eat.
Yeah,
You will appreciate it.
like that's like the thing that you don't realize. You're like,
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I got some time. Oh, I gotta.
unless you're trying to focus on being on a deficit, so your body eats up the fat that's in your system.
Yeah,
But
but even just maintaining when you're, it's like same thing with like swimmers. Like when they're burning so many calories, they're like, in order for them to just maintain, like you have to eat a ton.
Yeah.
okay. Damn. Now, are you also taking creatine? Are you also taking?
I am actually, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, typically, like most of the time, I've been sticking to like 5 or like 10 grams. When I started training for Strongman, I jumped it up to like.
Oh, whoa! We're getting ahead of ourselves. So we were just talking about powerlifting. Are you doing Strongman now?
I guess I am. originally, I know we're jumping ahead here, but Originally,
There's no ahead here. It's all tangents all the time.
Boom. Originally, at the start of the year, like Strongman was just going to be a one and done. Like, oh, like it's another strength sport. It's kind of related, but kind of different.
Okay.
I'm just going to try it out. But when I competed at the Weight Fit Open this past March, I had so much fun that I'm like, okay, I have like my membership with the Strongman Federation for a year. I might as well like stick around and try it again because I mean, growing up watching like Eddie Hall,
Yeah.
kilos, Brian Shaw like winning World's Strongest Man, Hafthor Bjornsson coming in and breaking the deadlift world record again, like lifting like 510 kilos. You know, like I'm like, okay, I want to at least like be of the same like sport of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insane.
Damn.
So I guess that's the other side quest that I've been on outside of since you last seen me.
Holy cow.
So if it like that would be so much. I'm not saying like more fun. It's just a different experience.
Yes.
Because like it's like I don't know, like the difference between running marathons and doing obstacle races
or decathlon.
Yeah. You're like doing something totally different because you're like it's a bunch of different skills.
Yeah.
Like it's not like lifting a bar is one thing, but lifting they give you different shaped objects on purpose.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay, how's he gonna figure out how to pick this one up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to we'll backtrack a little bit.
Yeah, I think
with the powerlifting.
Yeah.
There's certain grips that you have to do. If you do the wrong grip, you get disqualified, right? Or you lose points. Or
actually, it's like you're allowed to like do like when it comes to powerlifting, mostly like on the deadlift for like grip styles. Like you are allowed like to either do either like overhead grip, or you can do double overhand, or the more painful one, but also the most secure one would be a hook grip.
hook grip.
So, like, imagine, like, this is the barbell here.
Yep.
Basically, you wrap your finger around the bar here.
Yep.
But you put your thumb right here and you kind of, like, wedge it.
Oh.
So, that does make it a very secure grip, but the downside...
Type it digs into your thumb.
Oh, it digs into your thumb,
Yeah.
and, like, it does hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, well, because at that point you're like, and I can't let go if I wanted to.
Damn. Okay. So, what's your PB right now for overhead lifts?
Like for the deadlift?
Yeah.
My best competition deadlift would be 202.5 kilos. So that's what, like 620 something pounds or something like that.
Yo, you want to try out for the Bengals? I think they need an O line.
Yeah. Can you do
they
the
need an O line?
sexy Dexy dance? That's what we need. We need more of that.
Yeah, sheesh. What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how much that's your PB in deadlifts.
Yeah. My squat isn't too far behind. My best competition squat is 275 kilos, or that's 606 pounds. And then my best competition bench is like 167.5 kilos. And I think that's like just shy of like 68-ish pounds or something like that.
Wow.
Around there.
Okay, so
Next time I move, I'll ask you to help move me. That sucks for us.
damn.
It's like I feel like that's the equivalent of like being a guy with a truck. Everyone asks you to help.
Yeah.
You know how many times like my parents have been like, haha, like when I help them with the groceries, like, oh, that's your workout for the day. I'm like, no, that's not the same.
The
thing.
bad jokes come out, right?
But seriously, the amount of groceries you must go through, like that, carrying groceries in all the time must be a workout.
I mean, I could speak to this. Yeah, I grocery shop weekly. Yeah.
So, you're a competition lifter. Are you sponsored yet?
No, I am not.
So who's paying for all this groceries? Because this economy sucks. Like
The price of eggs is ridiculous.
I'm just thinking about the eggs, the amount of eggs, and how much that's gonna cost
That's
you.
like $4 worth of eggs a day.
No, if you get like the 18 cartons,
Oh yeah.
half of that's gone in like a day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no, you gotta get like the big like.
You gotta hook up with
The
a farm.
30, yeah.
Yeah, to just like get from Costco, the ones that stack this.
Yeah.
Through that in like a week probably.
All right, so we're trying to
Crazy.
get you a Costco a sponsorship. Sponsorship, not membership.
Yeah.
We're already members. We want a sponsorship now. Help this man.
No, you gotta get sponsored by a farm.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, you want to know the same thing. I think farmers honestly make like the best like strength athletes too. They just have naturally.
Well, and they have the functional strength because
Yeah,
they've been doing it so long.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially the Dutch.
There's this.
There's a reason they name things after them.
Yes.
Like the farmer carry. And...
There's this really like big guy. He's also a powerlifter too. They have like Jason Byrne, big farmer dude. He's from like the Jurassic area. Giant hands.
Just huge
And,
mitts.
At Canadian Nationals, I think he totaled like 980 kilos or something like that. Trying to go for like 1,000. I think he benched like 500, squatted and squatted like over 800, deadlifted close to 9. I think.
Wait, benched how many
500
pounds?
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's insane.
But he's
That's
a
like
farmer.
both of us combined.
Yeah.
Sorry, more than both. Like that's both of us combined carrying like a chair.
Holy cow!
The craziest thing about like Jason though, because like he's like 41, so he's considered like a master lifter, but he was in the open class just slapping around all the younger lifters,
Yeah,
which was like the most insane thing. Yeah.
So,
crazy.
how does one get involved? Like, do you have to get a membership to, or you can't just show up to a tournament? Like, how does it work? Is it similar to like boxing where you have to get your boxing license, you have to get your lifting license?
No, it's more like it's pretty straightforward. When it comes to like if you just want to compete as like an athlete, really all you got to do is just buy like a membership with whatever federation that you want to be a part of.
Okay.
For example, like I'm with Canada Powerlifting,
Okay.
so that would be the membership that I'm with. So you just buy your membership, pay your membership fees for the year, and then you also do have to do like a light course on like drug, anti-doping and drug testing.
Mhm.
Basically,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like
Make
that's
sure
that's
you're not-
huge in that
yeah.
industry.
and we can also go all about like drugs and like sport and all that stuff.
Not needed.
That's really that's
Not needed.
That's a whole.
That's another tangent. We can do a part 2 episode for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah, tell me what I need to look massive. No, I'm just kidding.
it's 2 weeks. It's not going to help.
Let's pretend you had 2 weeks to fight some.
Sheesh. Damn. Okay, so now we can go into your strongman.
Yeah.
So how was that whole experience? Because you did it.
Yeah.
How was that whole experience?
So I mean, it was really it was eye-opening in a lot of ways because where I come from powerlifting, like there's like only 3 events that you ever have to worry about for the rest of your life while you do powerlifting is squat, bench press, and deadlift. In strongman though, there is no like standardized like format to what the events have to be. They can be like anything. So I mean, it was definitely challenging in terms of strength, but also challenging in terms of endurance as well. Because a lot of like these competitions or events in a strongman meet, they're based on points, and a lot of the events are like timed on like how many times can you do it or how fast can you do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be
Man.
such a different change.
Yeah.
Like, do you find out the event, like what events are at this event beforehand?
Oh yeah, like you find out weeks beforehand.
Yeah.
Like when you first signed up though, you don't know like what the weights are gonna be. You don't know like how it's gonna be stored really.
Yeah.
Until, like they release the event list. For most seasoned strongmen, they can probably guess, but like for a newbie like me that was going into it, I didn't know what to expect really.
Like, it's crazy though, because like you do that and you're like going in completely blind.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, if I was heavy enough, I could do it. And having no training at all, I paid for the license, signed up to do a tournament,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I get there and I'm like, I can't lift anything.
Yeah.
So like you're flying totally blind, like, so you just kind of have to, I guess, prepare yourself for everything.
Yeah, so I mean, fortunately, I was able to rely on my training partners at Showtime who have done sponsorships
Yeah.
before. Having people who are knowledgeable of the sport and having done similar things like that was definitely really, really
Yeah. Because they would know, and they'd be like, okay, well, in order to do this competition and do well, you need to be able to lift at least this much.
Yeah. And honestly, like training for the Strongman event, I actually legitimately felt like a beginner again.
Yeah.
Because like again, these are just like events I've never done before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, do you have like an 18-wheeler that you have access to so you can learn how to pull it? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah. So one of the events at the Strongman competition I did at the Weight Pit Open was to pull like these giant like 18, like not 18-wheeler, but like a giant like 18,000 pound like spec truck though. So that was definitely something I'd never trained for before.
I mean, not many people have access to those.
And
sheesh.
really, like a lot of people who were competing that day probably had never had the opportunity to practice either. So I'd say there was like a very decent amount of us that were just flying in blind. We're just like, okay, we just gotta pull it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So now do you just like go out and like push a car around, or like how do
Oh, well,
you knew that event
look at
was
this
gonna
man
be-
smile. Look at this man smile.
So you knew that event was going to be happening, where you're just like, all right, we'll throw some toe straps on there. I'm just gonna drag trucks around.
So again, I'm very, very fortunate enough to have Ryan as my training partner because his dad happened to his dad's like a
course.
driver, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So his dad happened to have like a 18-wheeler like Freightliner truck. So eventually, like 4 weeks out from the meet, we've covered all the other main events, but we haven't really specifically trained for the front pull. So 4 weeks out from the meet, Ryan calls myself and Nate, who's also with us, to be like, hey, like I've got a harness, we've got the truck, let's just spend an afternoon trying to pull it.
That's so funny.
So it was just 3 dudes plus their coach just supervising us.
And most mothers out there would be like, this is a bad idea.
I'm just imagining the conversation though. Be like, hey dad, can I borrow your truck? Yeah, but just like keep it in the driveway. You're just dragging it back and forth.
Yeah. No, and literally that was the whole afternoon. It was just 3 dudes taking turns dragging the truck across the lot.
And it's neutral. So,
Yeah, it's in neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
holy cow.
That was honestly, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That was very hard.
Yeah.
The harness left like bruises all over like my back because like
Yeah, it digs in.
Like it's really like digging
Yeah.
into your chest.
Yeah.
So that was a very hard event to train for, but I mean it paid off on me because ultimately I had a lot of fun. It took me 20 seconds to drag the competition.
That's crazy.
Damn.
I mean, I've got a little bit of experience, never personally, but I've experienced being around cars that ran out of gas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And having to shove a car till you get to the gas station isn't fun.
No.
No, that's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
No.
For sure. Yeah.
No. But okay, so wow. So okay, powerlifting, Strongman. What's next? Are you trying out for WWE? Like,
Hey, Brock Lesnar retired.
Brock Lesnar just retired, but like he has to go against Oba Femi now. But like, I don't know. Or is it now like, are you gonna go into MMA? Like, what's your trajectory right now? Like,
So definitely right now, I am still trying to focus a lot on powerlifting. Next big goal that I have for that one is obviously to be able to qualify for nationals.
Okay.
That is still like the goal.
where is nationals this year?
So this year it happened in Newfoundland.
Okay.
Next year, I think it's going to. Actually, I haven't looked at where it's going.
That's fair.
Next year.
That's fair.
That's fine. Oh wait, no. Next year it's going to be in the Nanaimo, BC. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd
Oh.
definitely make that one.
Yeah.
So you have to win provincials to go to nationals.
Is it
Not
top
necessarily
3,
win.
top 2?
You have to hit like a certain total. So a total in powerlifting is the combined score between like your deadlift, bench press, and your squat. So for me, I've got to qualify. So I basically had a total like 785 kilos total between those 3 lifts to be able to go to nationals. So,
Now you finished third at provincials. Did you not qualify for nationals?
no, I only managed able to total 725.
Oh.
So I mean, it might be a tall order for me to try and qualify for next year, but I mean that's still going to be something I'm going to try and do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn. And like obviously your aspiration is to get sponsored.
Yeah. Oh, I would love that.
Have
That's
you
the
been
dream.
have you been trying to contact companies to like sponsor you for your competitions?
No, actually, I haven't really been making a lot of like progress on that. Like, really, I've just been like kept keeping my head down and just like working and trying to like just focus on.
Okay.
That's like you're the dangerous guy though, because like the guy that keeps his head down and just like does his work,
I agree.
puts the work in.
I agree.
Like you're the one that comes out on top because you're not doing like jumping around, doing all the flashy things. You're like the grind. You're like you have to be addicted to the grind at this point.
Oh yeah, I definitely am. I am like honestly like thinking about it now. Like I haven't really been in the sport for that long. I think for total, I've only been competing for like 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So I still have much further.
Yeah.
In the sport to go. So that is definitely something.
Now you're human, obviously. You're gonna have days where
He's a robot.
hey, in the NBA right now, we have Victor Wembanyama, who's an alien.
Yeah.
You never know nowadays. I don't discriminate, but what I'm saying is, there's gonna be times where you don't want to lift.
Oh yeah.
Are
Like
you still
every day.
Are you still forcing yourself to go to the gym even on those days?
Yes, I am. I mean, also primarily because like I am still also paying for a coach, so I mean, it is kind of a waste if I don't go to the gym.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does
Yeah,
keeps you accountable.
Even on the bad days where I know like I'm on the train and just going bad, if I don't go, it will get further. I do still try and show up at least for myself because ultimately, like no one's telling me to do any of this. No one's forcing me to try and get stronger. So, I mean, I am at the end of the day just doing this for me and just showing up for myself. I think like when I feel unmotivated, I'm like, okay, well, what else are you gonna do?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I feel like you also get that mindset of, well, I've come this far, can't stop now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's amazing. Especially when you're like 4 years in, and you're what, third in provincials?
Yeah, like third in my class.
Yeah, which is like that's crazy.
That's intense. And
Yeah.
you're under 30. Right? So like the sky's the limit for you. When is usually like the peak? For males, like in track and field, for a sprinter, by the time you hit 36, you're at your peak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For boxing, 37.
Yeah.
For powerlifting, I know there's powerlifters that be doing it in their 40s,
Yeah.
50s, but usually is the peak in like the late 30s, early 40s.
I feel like it's for most people, it's gonna be around like your mid to like later 30s.
Okay.
Actually, that's where most people be. That being said, though, you do have a couple like phenoms in the sport. Again, like
Oh,
I
yeah.
said earlier, like Jason Brewer, 41, slapping around all the super heavyweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I would assume that that's probably also where the peak is for most people too.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good focus.
All right, so I can still become a powerlifter. There's still
You
time.
still got time.
Yeah, you totally could. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm near the end of it,
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
but I usually pick up things late.
Yeah, people jump into the sport all the time. It's never too late to get into a strength sport. I mean, ultimately, everybody starts somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like getting into like any sport, like it's just finding your niche, like your thing.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're capable of, and then all of a sudden you start doing something. You try something out one time, and you're like, "Oh, I actually like this," and then you just like get more into it, and then all of a sudden you're thinking about trying to get in, like getting into nationals, or you're like watching things on TV, and you're like, "I could do that."
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's literally like how that pushed me into Strongman too. Just
Yeah.
like, watching, I'm like, I'm gonna try.
You're like, "That looks cool."
Okay.
Yeah. Is
Now-
that- you
What?
said you did the one strongman competition. How did that go?
Well, I ended up placing 8 out of like 14 guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there was a lot of like equally as strong guys like that
Yeah.
showed up there that day. And honestly, for my first run, like I thought that was fairly good. And then I found out last weekend I ended up qualifying for Ontario provincials for strongman. So originally when I dove into Strongman, I thought like, okay, this is a one and done. I'm just gonna focus on powerlifting
See?
after that. But after getting that invite, I'm thinking now, like, okay, how often are you able to do this?
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go for it. So, I guess my Strongman journey is gonna be continuing.
When is that competition?
So it'll take place July 12th, I think.
Oh, so you have time to train for it.
Oh, Hamilton, nice.
So it's upcoming this summer for sure.
Damn. Okay, well, do you know where it's located?
Hamilton, I don't know. I've never heard of it's like gonna take place in like some sort of like arena.
Yeah.
Like probably like some sort of community center.
Cobb's Coliseum, right in the middle.
Isn't it called TD Coliseum now?
I have no idea.
I think it got rebranded as TD Coliseum.
Yeah, sure.
But it's in Hamilton, Ontario. It's nearby, so I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
if there was a year for me to do it, it's probably like right now.
Right?
Yeah.
That's perfect. Like
That's sweet.
Hamilton's hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's sweet.
Especially since you're already training. You're training anyway. You might as well see how it goes.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I've got the gym with the equipment. I've got the training partners that know what to do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know how well I'll do, but like definitely, like I'm at this point. I'm just doing it for the love of the game.
Mhm.
I'm just doing it for fun. I know like whoever shows up there that day, like I'll give them a good run for sure. I'm hoping so.
Yeah. So is it a weird feeling just being able to walk into pretty much every room and be like, yeah, I'm probably the strongest guy in the room.
Yeah, we're just normal humans.
Yeah.
So many rooms where I'm like, dang, these people don't know.
Yeah.
I don't try and get in people's face and be like, oh yeah, I'm strong. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to not think like, yeah, I could pick up this. I could pull your car. For
Now,
sure.
with all the strength training, are you doing yoga or are you doing anything to get your flexibility up?
Yes, actually.
Oh, he's beating you.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Well, we shouldn't dog on you for too much because to like your credit, I didn't really get much into like stretching and like seeing like a chiropractor until like as recently as last year.
Okay.
Because I mean, and then maybe it just chalks up to me being a little bit more younger too. Because like when you're younger, like you can recover a lot faster. You definitely feel invincible. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm 28 now, going into 29. I'm starting to be like, oh yeah.
Oh, wait until you're 30 and you get your back pain.
Yeah.
It's time like I start taking care of the joints and the knees.
Yeah.
Like probably actually warm up and stretch. Yeah.
Well, but I feel like people don't realize how important like stretching and mobility is in all of those, because you're like, oh yeah, I'm just lifting this up and down, but like it's having all that movement,
Yeah.
especially if you're for strongman too, because like that's like different movements.
Yeah, movement is definitely like a privilege, and honestly, it'll probably be like the last thing you're going to be able to do as you get into later in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I think for me to recover is like I see a chiropractor about every 3 to 4 weeks, and then I just started a new therapist, massage therapist, in Worley Village, the massage therapy center.
Oh, nice.
Honestly, it's actually pretty sweet. So like, huge shout out to them. So you can sponsor us or you can donate to our cause for Punch NMS. Just saying, Robert, I'm looking at you. But yeah, that's how I recover because I'm not a stretcher. I'm not like.
Yeah, I mean, even for me, like before, I'm like, oh yeah, stretcher. I don't need that.
Like
But-
I try,
yeah.
but you know what I mean. Like I do the bare minimum, but like
It's the consistency of it.
yes, that's
You're
the
like,
hard part.
You're like, I like the concept of it. I just forget to do it.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
well, it's funny because like playing sports and everything growing up,
Yep.
it was always like instilled on you, like, oh yeah, no, we warm up before the games, we do all our stretching, and then you become an adult and you're on your own. You go to like your recreational sports stuff, and everyone just kind of jumps right into it, goes full sprint, and then all of a sudden we're all getting hurt, and we're like, oh, I'm hurt because I'm old, and you're like, no, it's probably because we were stretching when we were younger.
Yeah, yeah,
You're like, it's probably actually really important.
Yeah.
just a little, but
So did you play a lot of sports growing up then as well?
Yeah, I dabbled in football and rugby for a little bit, like especially like grade 9, grade 10. I also like I think before like high school too, I did a lot of soccer. I was a goalkeeper for that.
Good to know.
Yeah, you did mention you hate running, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, good to know. Now, are you planning on getting back into soccer?
No, I don't think so.
He's always scouting.
I'm more scouting. Always looking for players. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
Hey, you never know. He might give you a random call one day. And
I need a goalie.
Yeah.
Okay. What, you got like intramural? Like,
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
co-ed leagues. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and flag football teams. I'm just saying. So if you need to get your cardio up in other aspects, let us know.
I'm gonna have to actually start stretching for sure.
Yeah, right?
Still move around a decent amount as a goaltender. Yeah.
It's true. It's so true.
Yeah, it's the randomly trying to stick your leg out as far as possible that doesn't
I
get you.
feel like if I die trying to block a ball wrong, and I land on the shoulder, that's gonna be it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man.
I feel like the injuries you'd get in like powerlifting would be totally different because I feel like a lot of it is just like joints and
Yeah, like people will say
obviously blown muscles
something like
and
For me, I've been fortunate enough to not have like any directly related from powerlifting. Honestly, in 2024,
that's a testament to your coaches though too because they're
True,
not overloading
100%.
you.
this is gonna sound so lame, but like the 2 times that I accidentally sprained my ankle in 2024, it wasn't gym related.
Bringing groceries in.
Huh?
Bringing groceries in.
No, just because I was playing airsoft with my friends. That's how I sprained my
That's
ankle
funny.
twice. And I'm like, out of all the things I could have done, yeah,
Just running through the bushes and
just tripping
Rolling.
over, like a tree root or something like that. That's probably what actually did it. Because you definitely do fall a lot when you're like really getting into it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's with your friends.
yeah, it's full commitment.
Yeah,
Plus, it kind of hurts.
So
kind of hurts. It hurts a lot.
Yeah.
So after you're doing your training and all that, is there any sport that you watch on your spare time?
I do try and keep up with boxing every now and then.
Okay,
That being said, I haven't really watched any
that's fair.
recent fights.
That's fair.
Honestly, the last like big fight I watched was the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul.
Yep,
That was so much fun to watch.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I still will occasionally watch as like a casual.
Okay.
That would-
Yeah, I think he's going to be fighting, not Jake Paul, but Anthony Joshua is going to got called out by Tyson Fury.
Yes.
Because he did his fight on Netflix,
Yeah.
which I think it was really funny for me watching that after having done all this boxing. Because, like, you see how big these events are, and they're like, oh yeah, you forget that there's only like 4 fights in an entire event.
Yes.
You're like, oh, geez. And then you're like, after doing it, like,
Yeah.
3 2-minute rounds, or it's 6 minutes total. And then you look at them and you're like, oh, it's 12 3-minute rounds. You're like, huh.
Yeah.
And they still manage to go the distance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is like it is always like very very cool to see.
Yeah.
People are able to,
Like the cardio required. I don't know.
But it's like it's different, right? Because like I think the more you get into boxing, the more you understand that it's not all about rushing in.
Yeah.
It's about precision. Right? It's not, boom, 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 boom. All right, now I'm tired. Hopefully my opponent can't hit me back or whatever. It's like you're scoping, you're doing a little bit of a dance,
yeah.
and then you're taking your hit, and you're not trying to focus on exerting all your energy right away.
Yeah.
Where for us, like when we get into the ring, it's either your
Well, your
opponent.
adrenaline's spiking too.
Exactly. But like for us, when you're in the amateur level, everyone is trying to go to their max because it's a 3-minute round, and they're not necessarily trying
Yeah,
to
there's
gauge,
just time to take a round
Yeah.
off.
right?
Yeah.
And for other boxers or regular boxers, they get time to understand their opponent, figure out their techniques, see their bad habits,
Yeah.
and so forth. So, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Are you gonna get back into boxing though if you get an opportunity?
You know, I have thought about it, and because like every time I think about like my fight night, I remember like I just had like so much fun doing
Mhm.
it. So I would love an opportunity to get back in the ring one day. That being said, though, I would make some changes though before I go back. I would like to come in at like a lighter weight for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much you weighing right now?
I weigh about. Like,
Can't just ask our guests that.
This is fine. Like, if you're either going like an open powerlifting, it's gonna lift my
Yeah.
weight class
Okay.
right there and then. So it's not like I can lie about it. Right now I weigh around like 117 and a half kilos. So
Which
if I
is
were
like
to-
260.
just shy of like 260, like
Yeah.
under 260, like 250.
Okay.
See math.
But if I were to go back into
Okay.
amateur boxing, and
You're just like,
throw my-
he's in my weight class.
No, he's over 2. He's automatically my weight class.
Oh, I guess we're all in the same weight class then.
Yeah.
If I were to go back into boxing, I would appreciate probably losing like 20 kilos or something.
Yeah.
Close to that.
Lovely.
Down to, like, 100
All right, let me know when you come back, cause I'll retire.
Because, I mean, while I do appreciate being able to be big and strong, one thing that I definitely did appreciate, especially during my training with Mark, is because when I trained with Mark with Fight to End, I got to like actually my lowest body weight that I've been in years. Like I think for Fight to End, I weighed in at like 112 kilos, and it wasn't just that. And yeah, like I still look like big and all that stuff, but the thing about
You just
being able
feel
to-
lighter.
yeah,
Yeah.
you feel lighter. I feel fast.
Yeah.
And stuff. So,
Well, when you look at Mark, and like, huge shout out to Mark.
yeah.
When he gets in the ring, you see him train, or when he's like just starts doing job work, he is like the Flash.
Yeah.
Like it is, bam, 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 and like he's in and out, and his movements is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So like
if you blink, you will miss whatever the heck.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So you shout out to him because like he's a beast, and he still got it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It was. I wasn't there for his return fight last year, but like I wish I had been there for it.
I'd say
I saw the videos. He looked amazing coming back in. So I hope he keeps up with fighting again. It's like he definitely still has a lot of fight.
yeah, it's fun like working with him a little bit.
Yeah.
But damn, I would never want to fight the man. Never, ever. No, not even quite. Ah, I'm good. There's certain people that you look at them and it's just like, yeah, I'm good. You look at Mark and it's just like, yeah, you look like you know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like you look like you're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say like it'll be like bing, like the bell goes off, ding ding. You're already on the ground.
And you're just like, what just happened?
What just happened? Blink.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that pushing that intensity.
yeah, basically.
But yeah, if I were to come back, definitely would want to lose some weight before I come back. Yeah.
Well, maybe next year. Maybe we'll get you back in the ring next year.
Yeah.
Wait, what for? Like just general like boxing or like?
There is an event we can talk about getting you back into the ring for.
Wait, is that the one that you did?
Yeah, the one I'm going to be doing again on May 9th.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I am back in the ring for my third fight.
Nice.
So
That's what he wrote me into this year.
Oh, you
yes,
roped you into that.
yes, yes. So yeah, maybe next year we'll get you in because if I can get him, I'll try to convince you to come back.
Okay.
So
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I will never turn down an opportunity to like potentially do something again. So.
right and like
Well, you said yes already, so you're.
yeah, I already heard a yeah. I already heard a yeah. So I know some of the team members are going to be listening to this and the
Oh,
board members.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be like, yeah, get Len back in the
Yeah, it's already a done deal. Sorry. Sorry. Next year. You already signed up.
I mean, it would be cool if I had like abs. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Losing 20 kilos and having abs.
And
That's,
still,
that's the dream. That's the
Yeah.
dream.
and the headline is Strongman. Len the Strongman. In the But
Yeah, I feel like that would be hard to find an opponent for you. 'Cause
no.
once they find out, like, oh, I guess they'll find some other animal.
When in Fight to End, honestly though, like I was like the shortest like heavyweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, because even Eric had like half a head, so he still stood taller than me. You're taller than me. Rory was taller than me. So
Yeah.
I was still like the shortest like guy in the room there.
Hey, but
Yeah,
you
but they're all
still packed the punch.
scared of your punches.
Even I was scared of your punches a little bit back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm definitely scared of your punches. Now that I know how much
I'm like, I've been out of the game for like 3 years.
it doesn't. Muscle memory kicks in. Trust me.
Probably, yeah.
Me
Yeah.
taking a year off from boxing and then coming back,
Yeah.
and then my punch was still there, and I was able to finish the opponent faster than I did the first time.
Yeah, yeah. I heard that like I think Mark posted like some comments on this story when you went. Like I didn't see much videos, but like he basically said like, yeah, like the milkman is back and he's fucking scary.
This year's a little different, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really good event.
yeah, because I'll be at Bushido instead of Music Hall this
Yeah.
year.
So
And,
if anyone hasn't gotten tickets yet, check out.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Wait, so I mean, I don't know if you can talk about it now. Though, like, what is this fun? Because I know it's another charity.
We could talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punch Out MS.
Yeah.
So basically, MPT and Juan Acosta started a Punch Out. They also started MPT. And you can also catch it on one of our later episodes when we had Jay on the episode talking more about it. But basically, they wanted to compete and they wanted to host a charity event.
Yeah.
So the Fight to End was happening already.
Yeah.
And they created Punch Out MS because Juan's one of the lead doctors for MS. So they kind of tied everything together, and it's been like 30 years. This is the third year of Punch Out MS,
And it's just getting bigger and bigger. So
Yeah.
it's all for multiple sclerosis at LHSC.
Yeah.
So all of it actually like you know how a lot of charities and stuff things will go everywhere.
Yeah.
This stays in London. So like when people donate to the cause, it's actually or like come to the event, you're donating and things are going towards your own community. It's not like one of those ones where you're just donating and it just goes off into the ether somewhere.
Yeah.
Like you're actually the dollars that you're donating could go directly to helping your neighbor, which is kind of cool.
And unfortunately, with MS, you don't necessarily know who has MS, or because it's like one of those diseases that doesn't show
Yeah.
until the end. So you may have friends and family that have MS that you may not know, and they may not even told you, or they haven't had their flare up.
Yeah.
So with Punch Out MS, it started 3 years ago, and think of it like the family boxing showcase, where your friends and family can afford to come and watch you fight. And
Plus at Music Hall, it's kind of a sweet venue. So like I know Fight to End was at RBC,
Yeah.
amazing, absolutely amazing.
but so the difference there is like obviously that's like a really long venue.
Yeah.
So you have the ring over here, and then everyone's out here watching, but everyone's at the same height.
Yeah.
Music Hall, everyone's around the ring, and then there's also up top, so you can look down on the ring, which is kind of like totally different. And you're looking down on the ring, but like because the ring's big, you can literally yell things from the balcony, and they'll hear you in the ring.
Yeah,
which is cool.
actually, once you get into there, you will realize you can't hear anything.
Well, yeah, no, but like, I remember was it last year or 2 years ago? I think we yelled at Alcides, and he like glanced up.
True.
So like you could hear it,
Fair.
but like it feels like you're more connected.
Yeah.
Which is cool because it's like an event that's connecting you to the community.
And then with this year, it's grown to the point where there's so many fighters that they had to do an encore show.
Yeah.
So I'll be fighting on the encore show.
Yeah.
The May 9th show
Yeah, Bushido,
at Bushido. So
which is another awesome gym.
it is. I still like my home gym.
Yeah, I just can't believe how big it's just getting.
Boxing
in
has
London.
grown huge in our community, and it keeps growing.
But even just like all of the sports.
Yeah.
Like soccer keeps growing.
Yeah.
BMO is expanding. All these different leagues are popping up.
Powerlifting.
Powerlifting. All these different gyms are popping up.
Last year, powerlifting finally got, like, raw powerlifting finally made it into World Games. Like,
Yeah.
last summer.
Damn.
Insane, yeah.
Damn. So that's your goal then, to make the Olympics?
Not the Olympics, like the World Games, because the World Games is for sports that aren't necessarily standardized to be able to go to the Olympics.
Okay.
But yeah, just going back to like, yeah, definitely like all sports.
Yeah. Well, even like I think in that same plaza that your gym's in, there's like the pickleball place.
Yep.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Like everything's there.
Pickleball. That's also
Like
a
it's
random-
another thing that's just
that's
randomly
like a random
growing.
thing that's just like actually really big now.
Yes.
Like when we were talking about disc golf,
Yes.
even disc golf.
That's huge.
But like everything, it's just like it's cool seeing all of these different sports grow because like it's not just the basic ones. It's everyone's like finding different niche things because everybody's. It's like there's
They're finding ways
you're
to
the
get off
right
the
age.
bench.
You might remember the old PSA commercials. It's like everybody's good at something,
Yeah.
and it's just like people doing random different things. Like everybody needs to find their own way of getting movement in, helping the community, figuring something out. But like everybody has a thing they'll be good at. So getting out there, getting off the bench, trying stuff is cool.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm probably not going to be doing a strongman competition.
you say that, and so I go if you win.
Please don't.
Yo, we're doing
Actually,
a
my
charity one.
My mom would probably be more okay with that.
Maybe you should come watch me like lift the truck next time.
Well-
That might inspire you too.
I don't think I'll be. I'll be like, you got anything smaller? Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True. Well, I think that's a great episode. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to sit down and chat with us and give us a.
Thank you for having me on.
Thank
Yeah.
you for coming on
Yeah.
short notice.
We appreciate it.
We greatly appreciate you.
I love learning about those different industries and stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just another way of getting, like, we're off the bench.
Yeah.
And this is another way to get off the bench.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Maybe someone doesn't like running, likes lifting things.
you know what I mean? So there is other avenues. And you don't always have to do, like, those fitness competitions where you have to, like, you know,
Yeah.
get a super amazing tan.
I'm not gonna tan either.
I know someone would definitely agree with the tanning situation of you, but
Yeah. Most people.
yes, but it is what it is. But thank you again. I wish we could drink so we could cheers,
Yeah.
but you
2
know,
more weeks.
a few more weeks and we'll be able to
And
drink.
we'll cheers.
Then we'll be able to cheers and get sponsored by Powerhouse.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But thank you for coming to Off the Bench. I'm Malcolm the Milkman,
Scott the Visionary Hone.
and we out.
Yeah. Another one in the books. Off the bench, London. Where life and sports collide. Let's go! If you're rocking with the show, let me hear you say yeah. Hit the like, subscribe, show the love everywhere. From the city where the fans never sit on the fence. Every week we bring the heat off the bench. If you're rocking with the crew, let me hear you say whoa. Spotify, YouTube, let the whole world know. Turn the volume up loud when the episode ends. We'll see you next week off the bench. Big love to the sponsors that keep this alive. The spots where the city pulls up every night. The clubhouse, where the game's on the wall. Cold drinks, big screens, best sports bar at the mall. Best case scenario, keep the city stress-free. If the bugs try to move in, they handle that easy. And Milky Way apparel, yeah, you know the brand fly. Forest City pride with the galaxy style. Community strong, that's the mission we rep. From the mic to the crowd, every episode set. So if you vibing with the stroll, don't forget what to do. Tap that like button and subscribe too. So if you vibing with the show, don't forget what to do. Tap that like button and subscribe too. Share it with your crew, let the whole city know. Off the bench, London is the place to go. Off the bench, if you rocking with the show, let me hear you say yeah. Hit subscribe now, help the movement grow here. From the bar conversations to the stories we tell. Every episode feel like ringing the bell. So until next time, keep your passion intense. From the whole team here at Off the Bench. Malcolm the Milkman, Noel. Scott the Visionary. Oh! Off the bench. Off the bench. London, we'll catch you next episode. Oh! London. We'll catch you next episode.